Now we are going to fix the antenna. There are four antennas. We are going to fix one by one. There will be two antennas. Okay, these two are the transmitters. Especially the center one is the telescopic. The other two are receivers. Okay, now we are going to machine on the tripod. So what we are going to do, we are holding the while fixing the machine. Just hold the holder, then fix the machine. We are going to tight all the up and downs, and we are adjusting the water level. We are going to keep the machine into straight position, so when it is rotates it won't be uneven. So we have to check the water level also it should be in center. So we are tightening each and every screws. Now next one thing is we are going to set the front range and the depth range in the machine. Once we have checked all the settings, okay, here is the on off button. We are going to switch on the machine. Initially, it will show the machine name and the model and everything. It will display. Later, after initializing, it will ask the front range. The front range we have to set it upon our coverages area. Minimum you can set 100 meters. Maximum you can go up to 2000 meters. Depend upon the coverages area, you can set the front range. If you want to control the machine through mobile, there are two applications you have to install initially. So you can control the machine through application. There is a manual and everything, manual and automatic scan. There are two options is there. First of all, we are going to scan for the automatic. There are two automatic scan modes is there. Options are there. One is rotary and another is linear. Rotary scan means it rotates up to 360 degree and it will stop at one point. Where it stops, you can generate the report based on the front range area. If you are giving 100 meters, you can generate a report minimum 100 meters. If you want to cover more area, you have to set the range. Depends upon your requirement. If the range is more than 200 or 300, you can set it. So first now we are going to scan the rotary. So you have to give the command through mobile application or laptop application. You can control the mobile. You can take the control to the machine. So first we have to connect the device through Wi-Fi application. After you are successfully synchronized with the Wi-Fi, you can give the command. So commands, if it is linear command, linear means the straight scan. If you want to focus only one point, you can give linear scan. Or if you want to cover more area, wide area, you can use rotary scan. So based upon your requirement, you can choose either rotary or you need or linear you want to check it. So you can check one by one. So each point, if you have found any one point, you can uh, check in multi way of mode of scanning. Now I am going to give the rotary scan. When I am pressing the rotary, the machine start to respond based on my commands. Now the machine stops at one direction. Now what I am going to do, I am going to press OK button for generating the report. The machine, if I am pressing OK, the readings are started to changing the axis, G axis, X, Y, Z. It is started to changing. So I am going to press the OK button to get the report. How you have to confirm when the scanning is stopped? The readings, the GXS readings are started to changing. If I am pressing OK, the report will be generated. It will be displayed some water bearing local depths. It will be displaying some number. It will be displaying 4 layers in meters, in terms of meters 64, 116, 140. Now my second scanning will be in manual mode, handheld operation. While you are inserting the handle, you have to press. When you are removing, you have to press. There is a knob is there. You have to press and release. In manual, you have to remind one thing. When you are setting the front range and depth range, you should be within the local depth criteria. Based upon that, you can set the front range and depth range. Depth range is very important while setting for the manual scanning. For the manual scan, if there is a local depth in terms of meter, the local depth, maximum drill depth of, if it is 100 meters, you have to set the range for 150 meters. So the water bearing layer might be possible to change. So when you are fixing the manual depth, you must have to give some 50% extra from the local depth, and while starting you have to start from north direction or south direction. Now we have found one position by using automatic scanning, rotary scanning. So it shows there are four points in that particular direction. We are going to confirm one by one. While we are walking to that particular direction, the machine starts responding. There are four points we have found on that particular area in between that line. There are, first one is 2 meter from the machine. The second one is 4 to 5 meter. Now it's this is second point. In between 3 to 4 meters near. When you are walking in front, the machine start responding. Now we are going for the third source, third layer, third point. We are going to check one by one. If you are generating for the maximum meters, then based upon that, the graph will be generated. If there is a continuous line, the machine start rotating. It is responding very fastly than other three points. So for the manual scanning, you have to walk some direction, north, south, east, and west, and northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, to get the proper results and the report. If you want to if you want to do manual scan, you must have some space from the point. You must have some 3 meter space. Now we are going to check another point by using manual handheld operation. Here we have found another point. So here we can check it, but the 3 meters from the point, it is not, we cannot able to cover from all directions. So we are going to find another one better point. Now we have found another one point. The first point we are going to cross verify with manual scanning. Now I am going to mark the area. I have to mark it all the direction. I am marking one by one. This is north, south, east, and west. This is for the point confirmation. So from the center point, I am walking to north direction, north pole. I have to hold the machine for 1 meter until it start to respond on that particular time. So I'm holding machine for 1 meter. Later I will release it. Where it rotates, you can come back. How to cover the other area. If it is not rotates, you have to walk minimum 3 meters. If it is not responding within 3 meters, you can come back and you can cover the other area also. South direction it is responding. Next we are going to walk north, south, then east. After 1 meter, I just remove the holding and walking to east direction. Then later I am walking to west direction. So in all direction the point is responding perfectly. With all the 4 directions the machine is responding. Nearby that point we have found more than 4 points. Later for the depth search we have to go for some direction that which is northeast. Northeast. I am going to mark northeast. 45 degree from the center. Northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. First, I am going to walk northeast. Here also it's responding. Now northeast completed northwest. After 1 meter, I release my hand and it responds. And later southeast. You have to, after northwest, you have to walk cross up to southeast. Next one is the south towards the another one direction. So the rotates. All the minimum it should respond minimum at least 2 directions. Later you have to press OK button for the report generation. Long press report for generating report. The report is being generated. It shows some parameter list 49 meter, 90 meter, 149 meter. I have done scanning for 150 meters. Now I am going to generate a PDF report in mobile. I am going to connect the device through Wi-Fi. First of all I have to close the mobile data. Report. This is a report page. I am going to get the report from machine to mobile device. The minimum maximum TBST will be filled from the machine. Now I am going to enter the client name. I am giving some client name. The minimum, maximum, and the total borehole dia. Client name I have filled. After that, the geolocation will be automatically will be mapped. Then server name. Then after I am pressing the sender button, floppy button. Later I save the data. I can close the Wi-Fi connection and I can switch off the machine. Then at this point of view, this time we need internet. I'm going to backup file. Here my files will be saved here. I'm going to generate this report into PDF. So I'm going to press the red color button to send the data into cloud server. After the report file ready, I'm going to press the green button. Within a particular fraction of second, the report will be downloaded. This is a PDF file going to extract. Here is the profile. 3D map, 2D map, lat long view. Everything will be displayed. This is the fourth point, will be our center point. Now we are going to check the linear scanning. Linear scanning, you can check it. There is a existing borehole or new borehole or open well. You can confirm with linear scan while you are connecting, while you are mounting on tripod. You have to hold the motor, and you can tight all the screws and adjusting the water level. So I'm going to focus open well. So I'm keeping the machine point towards to the open well. For the open well, if you want to check it, here is the open well, which is 8 to 10 meters far from the machine. I'm keeping. So I'm going to set the front range and the depth range. I can reduce. I set 100 meters front range and the depth range. And setting the depth range. Depth range minimum we can give to below 450. It will be generated up to 450 meters of reports. Now the scanning is started. Okay, now we just want to give which scanning we want to select in automatic mode. Rotary we have done already. Now we are going to see the linear scan. First of all, we have to switch on the Wi-Fi connection, and it should be paired. Then later we can go to the application to give the commands, whether it should be rotary or linear. Now we are going to press the linear button for the straight scanning. While doing linear, it won't rotate, it will be pointing at only one direction. So if I am pressing the linear, the readings, the geo-axis reading will be freezed, the scanning will be started. After finishing the scanning, the geo-axis reading will be started to changing based upon the geo-axis. Normally it takes 7 to 8 minutes to complete the scanning. You can make linear scan for open well, existing borehole, or the new point. You can point out the direction machine and start scanning. Now the readings are started to change. Now I am going to press OK button to generate report. The report is generating now. Display some depth layers. Now we are going to generate a 3D report. Now we are confirming the connection, whether it is still connecting through Wi-Fi or not. If it is not, we have to make a connection once again. Now we are going to the report. Report, after pressing the circle button, the minimum, maximum and the total borehole dia will be coming to the mobile application. Now filling the H range and the surveyor name and the client name. Then we have to save the data. After you save the data, you can close the Wi-Fi connection. Meantime, you can switch off the machine. Same procedure. Now, just going to switch on the mobile data. If the mobile data is not switched on, your report will not, you cannot generate a report. So, how to confirm the mobile data internet connection. Now, if I am pressing the red color button, the report will be sending from mobile to the cloud server. Later, we can download the reports. Here is the report file. These are the top layers. The top layers, here we are seeing the blue color dark shade on the top layers. There will be 8 to 10 meters in between. There is a top layer. Water bearing rock is shown here. See, the top layer will be displayed very clearly in three-dimensional graph. In between 0 to 50 meters in between it is showing. There are two sources in that particular direction. One is 6 to 7 meter, another one is 8 to 10 meters. 8 to 10 meters meter is the our open hole area. This is another one point. So while you are going for the linear scan, you can confirm what are the sources are available in at one direction. Here is the complete details, the source information, rock strength analysis, water quantum, water quality, salinity, and the permeability of that particular area. Here the permeability showing is 62. For agriculture, 65 is the minimum, maximum should be any. More than 65 is good for agriculture purpose. Thanks for watching.